Welcome to Discussing Dad Life, where we break down bullshit so you don't have to. I'm Void, this is No, and let's go.
Hello.
Welcome to Main Event Mondays. I'm joined today by the lovely
Moose.
Muse, because there's two of them.
I didn't realize.
Who's Moo 1, who's Moo 2?
She's Moo 1, I'm Moo 2. Why do we look so weird?
You don't look weird.
We don't look normal.
That's because I changed camera position. Rather than coming up and facing down on us, now it's right in front of us.
It's towards you more.
It's towards you. It's actually not too bad.
Towards that more.
Yeah, but that's to capture both of us. So.
I'm trying to touch it.
Fair. So what are we covering today on Main Event Mondays? We're going to cover the flooding in Dubai.
Stuff that I don't know.
The flooding in Dubai.
Mm-hmm. There's a flood?
There was a flood in Dubai.
Did some people die?
And we're also going to cover...
Did someone die?
I don't know. I haven't read the article. We're going to read it together.
Let's get started.
And then we're also going to cover Trump's trial
Trump
going on in
stuff.
New York.
Why's Trump going to New York?
Why is he on trial in New York?
Oh, he's on trial. I thought you said he was going to New York.
Yeah, no. He owns property in New York too, sis. He's from New York City.
Sense? What?
Yeah. He spends a lot of his time between a lot of his properties and, some in Florida and...
Which one's better? The headband version or the collar?
I like the collar better.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay.
This is my favorite stuffed animal, just to let you know. That I talk so very much about.
Fair. Okay, so let's... which one do you want to cover first? Do you want to cover the Dubai flooding or do you want to cover Trump?
Flooding.
Okay, let's do this. This is from CNBC. Nowhere for the water to go. Dubai flooding shows the world is failing a big climate change drainage test. Interesting. The article is very interesting. Or the headline, I should say.
The Dubai flooding last week illustrated how urban engineering is failing a major climate change test in a world marked by increasing possibility of extreme weather events. No matter how big or modern, explaining urban events around the globe. We forgot to do.
It's okay. We'll do it at the end.
Okay. I can't remember where we are.
They don't have enough places for all the water to go when there's too much of it.
Okay, you just read the whole thing.
So, it is interesting that they're trying to claim that this is due to climate change. That is actually not true. There were other articles that I did read and listened to a couple other podcasters talking about this. This is actually a result of cloud seeding. Do you know what cloud seeding is?
Mm-mm.
So cloud seeding is they take... here, let's just...
No, I was reading. A solution containing a small amount of silver indulging is burned from
iodide.
Is burned from ground-based generators or released from Africa.
Aircraft.
Oh, I thought it said Africa.
Aircraft. Africa would be capitalized because it's a continent. Yeah. So that's the chemical that they put into the air in order to help drive rain production, which is what they were doing in Dubai. And it ended up producing too much, which caused flooding. You okay?
Yeah, my headphones hit my finger and it really hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry. You good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Remember talking to the mic, please.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so moving on. UAE, the United Arab Emirates city, and others like it built on previously uninhabitable area reflects 20th century urban development ideals ideas that result in the blocking of natural water absorption systems, adds increased populations, bringing with them more waste and more need for landfills and other waste disposal methods, and the drainage challenge will continue to bedevil major major global cities like Dubai, facing more frequent massive rainfalls. And one reason they were facing a more frequent massive rainfall was because of the cloud seeding. So nonetheless, Dubai definitely got hit hard with rain. It definitely flooded. I mean, look at that. Look at how much water was in there. That's insane.
Wait, go back up. Look at how much like cars there are crashed in that one little area.
Yeah, trying to get around the
water.
Yep.
The flood.
Yep.
You can't talk today, huh?
No, I was trying to get around that, the flooding area.
No, what you said was trying to get around the.
Oh yeah, words are hard, sis.
I can tell.
Yeah, so this isn't a direct cause of climate change like the article is trying to say. This is man-made issues. I do like what they're talking about here, where increased populations bringing with them more waste and more need for landfills. Wait, did we
already read all that?
Yeah, I've already read all this stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but as populations increase, civil engineering needs to match in order to deal with the waste that humans produce, and it's obviously a point that we can continue to get better on as our technologies advance. We're going to get better at doing these things. I do want to go to Dubai one day. I'm not sure I would fully enjoy it, just because I'm not a huge fan of hot weather. But Dubai has always been kind of on my list. I'd love to go see it. Looks
hot
like
weather is literally what I live for. That's when I can that's why I wait for hot weather like all the time, because that's when I know I'm gonna be able to start riding and doing volleyball again.
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta. Oh, interesting.
It's cool.
Okay. So let's move on to court wraps up for. This is from the Washington Post. Court wraps up the day in Trump hush money trial. This was updated an hour ago. We are filming on Monday. What day is it today? I don't even know. 22nd.
Sunday.
It's Monday. Remember, my flight got canceled in the morning, and I ended up getting back way later than I was expecting to, because we were going to film last night, but I ended up
Yesterday was when I was sick.
I didn't end up getting home this morning until 3 in the morning. Did you know that? Got about 4 hours of sleep, woke up, and then went and got you and your brother.
I'm sorry, it's really fun.
Yeah. So, court ended for the day early Monday afternoon in Donald Trump's criminal trial for allegedly falsifying business records to hide a hush money payment during the 2016 presidential election campaign. Prosecutors called the first witness, a former National Enquirer publisher, David Pecker, who briefly testified about using checkbook journalism to pay for stories, a practice that prosecutors say Peck used to help Trump bid for the White House. Earlier during the opening statements, the prosecution promised damning testimony from a key witness, while Trump's defense team told jurors that none of Trump's conduct was criminal. The trial is scheduled to resume Tuesday morning. So, do you know what Trump's on trial for? I mean, they said it right here, where it's falsifying business records. It's like 34 counts of falsifying business records, which is technically a misdemeanor.
So he's not gonna win.
No, that's not what this means.
Oh, okay.
New York is prosecuting crimes that are past the statute of limitations, mainly because they're trying to tie Trump up and keep him off the campaign trail. It seems like. That's what it seems like, because there is no underlying crime to make this a felony, which makes this, which would give them an.
Wait, does New York just want Biden to win?
This has nothing to do with the presidential election right now, sis. I mean, it kind of ties into it, but it's not. New York does not. New York, the prosecutors in New York that were running back in like 2020 were running campaigning on the fact that they were going to put Trump in prison. That's what they're trying to do.
Trump in prison? Huh? What?
Yeah. So they're saying that, from what I've been able to read and hear and listen to, is Trump paid his lawyer retainer fees. 34 checks he wrote for retainer fees for his lawyer. New York is saying that those retainer fees were actually falsified because he was actually paying his lawyer to pay off publication in order to squash a story back in 2016 so Trump would have a better chance of winning the presidential election. Okay, that
Do
is
you think
plausible.
that's true?
I don't know if it's true or not. I think
Do
it's
you
plausible.
hope it's not true?
I said I don't know if I believe it's true or not. I don't
But
know.
do you hope it's not?
I personally don't care if it's true or not. Because politicians and powerful people like this do these things all the time. So whether or not he did it for that reason, I don't really care. What I care more about is the simple fact that this was done back in 2016, which puts it well past the statute of limitations for this crime. So the prosecutor is saying that there's an underlying crime, but they're not saying what that underlying crime is that makes this a felony, which makes it prosecutable. So it seems like it's more like a kangaroo court than an actual thing. However, it is very important going on in the presidential election because it's just one more thing that they're throwing in front of Trump. And it's things like this that just make me hate politics and hate the two parties that we have even more. So, one thing that they're doing is the judge told Trump that he can't go to his son's graduation.
No.
Yep.
Okay, that's just stepping way too far.
Yep. And people online are making fun of it, saying like, "Oh, Barron, your dad's a corrupt individual, and that's why he can't go to your graduation," stuff like that. I mean,
Okay,
people
that's
are cruel.
just messed up.
It is messed up. You would think
Like-
that they would be able to say, "Okay, take a break, so you can take care of family business."
If you missed producer's graduation because of some stupid people,
Mm-hmm.
would you be mad? Would you be sad?
Oh yeah.
And all those other people, if you miss your son's or daughter's graduation, wouldn't you be so very sad?
Yep. Unfortunately, things like that happen all the time because people get in trouble and do dumb things, and you have to be held
that's-
accountable.
But he might not be guilty. Also, it's in the past. The past is the past. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's in 2016.
Yeah.
It's like, how many years ago was that?
How many what?
How many years?
What year are we in right now?
2024.
Okay. So what's 24 minus 16? 8, sis. 8.
It's been 8 years. The past is in the past. Move on.
Yeah. Well, people aren't moving on. The other thing that's really
Jeez.
highlighted is the simple fact that the judge also said that Donald Trump is supposed to actually go in front of the United States Supreme Court for oral arguments for presidential immunities, what a president can do and can't do, and what he can be prosecuted for and can't be prosecuted for. And the New York judge is saying that his criminal proceeding is more important than that, and that if he goes to the Supreme Court, he's going to hold him in contempt. I'm personally hoping, and this would probably actually swing me to vote for Trump, is if he said, sorry, Mr. Judge, the Supreme Court in the importance of the presidency trumps your kangaroo court. Because I view this as a kangaroo court, this lower court trying to prosecute him right now. It has all the earmarks of a kangaroo court. So, yeah. Those are kind of the two big highlights that happened last week. Obviously, a bunch of other things happened. Israel responded to Iran last week as well.
Continue.
You enjoying the dancing?
Yeah, I gotta lighten the mood somehow.
Fair. But yeah, more or less, those were the two big articles. The other thing that did happen is Israel. You remember Israel getting attacked by Iran? We talked about that.
Sure.
Well, they responded in kind back to Iran. I think they hit Syria, Iran, and Iraq, specific targets. The one thing that I will give kudos to the Israeli military is they're doing targeted surgical strikes, and they're trying to minimize casualties. Does that mean no? Fog of war absolutely happens, and there are civilians. The simple fact that we're having this conflict is pretty sad. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm also thinking that support for Israel over the next 20 years or so is going to decline. Mainly because the Democrats, the younger population of the Democrats, do not support Israel overwhelmingly. And on the Republican side, it's a fractured camp where you have on one hand staunch supporters of Israel, and then you have on the other hand, well, Israel has a right to defend itself, but we have enough problems at home that we shouldn't be funding it. So it seems like next 10, 20 years as the boomers and the Gen Xers start aging out, I think support for Israel is going to drop down. You having fun?
Dude, look on the screen.
I know. You're holding up. You're like Baby Yoda.
No.
What's his name?
I don't know clue.
Grogu.
What's your name?
Grogu.
I don't know. I need to hold him up.
So weird.
Yeah, I am having fun over here trying to pet
Um,
this little sleepy Pokemon. What's his name?
Snorlax?
No,
Which one? Oh, Pikachu?
Pikachu. Yeah, what's his name?
No. We need to get that app re-downloaded for you so we can go catch some Pokemon. We can go walk around and get our steps in and get some exercise in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when it's
And
warmer.
have some fun while we're doing it.
When it's warmer.
It's pretty warm today. Have you been outside lately?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair. So, I think we're going to end Monday's
Why does
episode.
my nose look so weird?
But before we end it, we're going to do a quick shout out from our sponsor. So, Moo, take it away.
Which one?
You.
What about this one? Can this one help?
Can it talk?
It can be cute for the camera.
Okay.
Hold that. Hold it. Okay, so I am. What's my name again?
Moo.
No.
Your business name. You
Candle Time. I'm Candle. 1 second.
And we have a website now, right?
Okay, we have a website. What's the name?
Buycandletime.net. BUYCANDLETIME.net.
I'm not gonna say all that.
Yeah, just say Candletime. Buycandletime.net. It links in the description.
Okay. Buycandletime.net.
What kind of candles you got?
So I have Lakeshore. It says it right here on the candle. It's like a little blue color. You can barely see it though. Doesn't it say it anywhere else?
No, just currently right there.
It's so tiny.
I know it's tiny.
It's a wee baby. Then we have coconut.
Yup.
Coconut. Same thing. Then we have Sea Breeze. And then my all-time favorite, Peach.
Who else's favorite is that?
And his girlfriends. I didn't know that.
You did too. I've told you that like 30 times.
No, you haven't.
I brought it down to her and she was so excited to get the peach.
She was?
Yes. She loves your peach candles.
I like them too. They're pretty good.
So, Yep, that's the shout out from our sponsor, Candle Time. If you want to buy one, buy candletime.net or reach out to me
Got it
or
open.
Moo at
Oh.
candletime@gmail.com.
Oh,
Candletime2022 at gmail.com, sorry.
at one of our neighbors' houses, I was going to sell candles, and only one person bought my candles, and they gave me how much was it?
They bought 1 candle.
So it was 8.
Don't worry about how much it was. But they also gave you a dozen eggs.
Yeah.
So,
We
yeah.
haven't tried them yet.
No, because I've been trying to burn through the ones that I bought from the store.
Yeah, we can't
Which
let them
I think I
expire.
got like 4 left.
The lady was really nice.
The producer and I will finish those 4 off tonight, though.
There's only 4 left of my eggs.
No, of the ones I bought from the store.
Okay, don't buy any more.
Yeah, so.
And do not eat my eggs.
Okay. Can you move Moo? This is Moo. Moo 1. That's Moo 2.
Yeah.
Okay, move Moo. I know, it smells delicious.
I know.
It's my second favorite. Coconut's still my favorite. Coconut smells so good. Granted, I like leek. I really
So is
do. Sea breeze smells great, and so does Lakeshore. I actually had both. I burned a Lakeshore over the last 2.5 weeks, and then I'm just started using Sea breeze.
My favorite neighbor, their favorite is coconut.
Yeah. So, okay. Any final words you want to say? Goodbye. Hope you guys have a great week.
Hope you guys liked Moo. Hope
What-
you guys buy some candles.
Okay. So, thank you guys for
Hope you
tuning
have a
in.
great week. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for watching. Please give us a like, share, and subscribe. Till then, peace.